Hello everyone, I'm Ronn Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your time. The Paradise 48 Film Festival 2023 is taking place once again, and I'm honored to be joined by creator and director of Paradise 48 Film Festival, Miss Lorica Jude out of the USVI. Now this film festival is open to persons in the British Virgin Islands as well as the United States Virgin Islands, and she's going to share all the details. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, you're watching 284 Media coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. As mentioned, the Paradise 48 Film Festival is taking place center stage once again, and I'm honored to be joined by Miss Lorica Jude out of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Miss Jude, welcome to our platform, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, as mentioned, this competition, this film festival, Paradise 48 Film Festival, is open to persons not only in the VVI, but the USVI as well. It is very interesting and intriguing. You have to write, shoot, edit, and score a short film in 48 hours. Give us some background on this film festival and how you came up with the concept.
Okay, so pretty much I actually participated in a similar competition when I was in college. Back in 2009, I participated in a 24-hour film festival, and same concept where you do have to write, shoot, edit, and score an original short film in just 24 hours. And I thought that this would have been a great opportunity to actually bring to the Virgin Islands, and I've been sitting on it for over 10 years. And as I see emerging talent, and I've seen emerging, creatives, I thought that, this would be a great opportunity to actually put our talent and our creatives on the forefront and showcase, pretty much what we have to offer. So I decided, I participated in this festival back when I was in college. Why not actually, start it? So last year I did the first one, and here we are in the second year.
Lovely. Now, you mentioned about being in college and having this very similar experience. Tell us about your background and your field of expertise.
Okay, so I went to Full Sail University. I studied film production. I got my bachelor's, and then I later went back in 2015 for my master's in fine arts in film production as well. And I've been a producer for over 13 years, pretty much doing anything ranging from commercials to short films, music videos, pretty much the whole gamut of filmmaking. And I currently am a producer here in the U.S. Virgin Islands, just doing that full time.
Wonderful. Now tell us about the actual event. There are a number of aspects to it. There's the kickoff event, and then there's the actual screening and award show. Break it down for us.
Okay, so June 16th to the 18th is the filmmaking competition weekend. There's a kickoff event on the 16th where filmmakers, whoever is there in person here in St. Thomas and whoever's joining us virtually in the BVI and St. Croix, they're able to they join the kickoff event, and what we do is we present them with the hidden elements and the genre of their films. Now, to avoid filmmakers making these films in advance, we provide them with hidden elements that they don't find out until that kickoff event. And once they find out what the hidden elements are, their competition starts at 8 o'clock that night. They find out their genres. They go from 8 o'clock until 8 p.m. until Sunday the 18th, and they have that whole weekend to create these films. They have to turn in their films by the deadline. If they don't turn in their films by the deadline, they're disqualified. And then after that, we do a preliminary judging round where of we create a short list of the top 10 films, and those top 10 films make it to the 24th, which is the screening and the award show, where we'll have our industry judges actually judge them and be able to determine the top winners of the film festival.
Amazing. Now, tell us about the registration process and how persons interested in this can register for the competition.
Okay, so if they're interested in registering, what they would have to do is go on www.paradise48.com, and there's more information, there's rules, just pretty much background information on the festival itself. And there's also a button in the top right hand corner that says register. It's also on the home page. They click on the registration link, it takes them to Eventbrite, where it will give them the full run through of how to register. They register their team, input their team information, the team leader information, and pretty much it's straightforward. They pay, and then that's how they enter.
Wonderful. I have to go back about some guidelines because you mentioned a few different things. Genres. Does everyone get the same genre, or are the genres chosen? Are they randomly, and are they different genres?
So everyone gets different genres. It's randomly chosen. We have a wheel and we spin the wheel, and whatever genre they get, that's what they have to do. Last year, we allowed them to spin the wheel twice, where if they don't like their first genre, they have the option of spinning it again, but they forfeit the first genre. And if the second genre is to their liking, they can keep it. If it's not, then sorry, oh well, you have to kind of keep it then too. But
Understood.
they do get they do get different genres, and yeah, it's done by spinning wheel pretty much.
Additionally, you mentioned the word teams. Is this competition open to single individuals, filmmakers, or like you mentioned, is it more than one team member? For example, if a corporation wanted to submit an entry, are a group of persons able to do that together?
So we've actually had a team of one, which isn't really a team when you think about
Mm-hmm.
it, but we've had someone enter by themselves. They wanted to participate, and he just formed his own one-man team, and he participated in the competition. But it's the idea of filmmaking is you're working on a production team. You have multiple persons filling different jobs, and so corporations, if they have different persons in their team, they want to be able to participate, they can. It's the team could be 2 to 100, however big you want your team to be. That's no problem. We have no limit of that.
Understood. Now, at the end of the competition, of course, a winner is going to be emerged. What are some of the benefits of winning? What are some of the
Yeah.
prizes, if any?
There are prizes, yes. There's cash prizes that we have. We also have some gift cards that we'll be giving away from B&H, reputable companies that handles like filmmaking and camera equipment and stuff. There's also some other prizes that I don't want to announce yet because we need to solidify them right now. But just know that we also have trophies, and we definitely have the grand prize. There's option for the grand prize winner, as well as the Paradise 48 fan fave. They also get a cash prize as well.
Amazing. I have to ask you because in the final analysis, the truth be told, the job of a filmmaker, a writer, producer is one that is extremely high pressured. What have been some of your experiences with Paradise 48 in seeing the level of work coming out of this 48-hour production? On average, do persons get to handle that 48-hour timeline, or is it usually not met?
Yes, I think that actually everyone stepped up to the plate. They were able to film, get everything edited in time. I think what our the issue that we ran into was actually the internet connection and them uploading their films. But I would say that I'm happy that everyone actually met that 48-hour deadline. Yes, it comes with pressure, of course, because you have to do everything. Usually when you're filmmaking, you have weeks and weeks and months to prepare, but they have to do everything. They have to write it. They have to shoot it, edit it, and score it in those 48 hours. So it is definitely a challenge. It challenges not only your time management skills, but challenges you as a filmmaker and how can you create a story and condense it enough to tell a full story in just 48 hours, because you don't have 48 hours to tell the story, only to write it. You have to shoot everything in that 48 hours as well. So I would say, based on our experience last year, I definitely think that everyone who participated, they rose to the challenge and they met it and they were able to succeed. And I think this year is probably going to be the same.
And this is the second year, am I correct?
Yes, this is the second year. Correct.
All right. Well, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of my team here at 284 Media to congratulate you on this amazing film festival, Paradise 48. I think it's an amazing initiative, and I do encourage my colleagues here in the British Virgin Islands, as well over in the USVI, to sign up and participate. I do wish you the very best, and we, of course, are going to be following up with you after the competition to see what has taken place. Before I go, I'd love to give you an opportunity to speak or share on any supporting sponsors, any contributors that you'd like to thank throughout this process of putting this production together. I want to give you an opportunity to thank or mention any contributing supporters or sponsors who have worked with you, alongside you, to make this project a reality.
Okay, I would definitely have to thank the British Virgin Islands Film Commission. They were our partners last year. They learned of the vision. Natalie, I can't thank you enough for coming on board again this year as a second year sponsor. The USVI Film Office also came on board, believed in the vision, and they came on board as a sponsor again this year. We have the EDA, the USVI EDA West Indies Corporation, First Bank, VI Lottery, St. Thomas Credit Union, and our Jack and Ice James PC, Colormax Westline Pro. We also have to thank our media partners, WTJX TV, as well as MDN Inc. They will be the ones that will be bringing the festival, partner with us to bring the festival to persons who are not actually able to attend in person. So we have a lot of sponsors. Caribbean Cinemas actually came on board as well. So I'm just grateful for all the sponsors that came. They believed in the vision and they want to help us succeed, partnered with us, and I'm grateful for that.
Wonderful. Well, I will definitely be following, as I mentioned, and of course, viewers, you are encouraged to sign up. If you are a filmmaker, writer, producer, you have a team for the Paradise 48 Film Festival, which is inclusive of filmmakers throughout the BVI and USVI. I was joined by Ms. Lurika Ju, the creator and director of Paradise 48 Film Festival. Thank you so much for your time. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye-bye.